Hello, Boring Review Nation. Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today to bring you another song reaction. I gotta say, Nick loves to go to the obscure. All right, here we go.
Not obscure.
Here we go. First and foremost, if I don't know the band, like we recently did like AC/DC, I've heard AC/DC. Okay. Metallica, I told you, I heard the name Metallica before. Congratulations. All right, but like sometimes, what was it, Duhas? Who was that? That was
don't give me the Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Did you know Tool?
No, but I'm saying Tool. And by the way, some of the comments like, oh yeah, Tool wasn't a mainstream band, but yeah, they had great music. People agree with you. But I'm saying, you like going, like digging into crates. You like going digging into crates.
You love that phrase.
Live.
Live.
Live? Live?
Live.
Who's ever heard of Live? I'll wait. Let me know in the chat. Other than this guy, how many Live fans do we have out there? What are you doing to us, man?
They're live. Listen, this is, and part of it is this. You know, I grow up like everyone. You have your music, you explore, you try different types of rock or rap or whatever is your flavor, and you're going to get exposed to a lot of music. This was one of those bands, like many of them, but later on in life where it wasn't because my dad's influence. I got introduced myself. And the cool thing is I got introduced to them with their Greatest Hits album that came out like in 2003 or 2004 or something. And funny thing is, we go on a cruise with my family. Very first time I ever go on a cruise ever. I bring this, I just bought it, I bring it, and I will listen to like the music the entire time.
Right.
And you know how you listen to something and it reminds you of something.
Right.
Every time I listen to their music, I think about that cruise I went on. So it's kind of cool that way with those memories. But they have, and as I'm listening, you know, Greatest Hits album are great because you have their greatest hits. But half the songs are like, that's not a greatest hit. That's garbage. Right. Every song, I'm like, these guys are awesome. Right. These guys, and half of them, at least for me, from the radio stations I listened to, I had heard those songs many times, didn't realize it was them.
Really?
These guys, you're not super mainstream, but they're not obscure either. They had their heyday. I want to say one of their albums sold as much as like 10 million copies or whatever.
Wow.
I could be wrong. But this song, I Alone, I was wrestling between this one, Lightning Crashes, Dolphins Cry, what's the one that I always think is the weirdest title? But I got to I Alone because it's just a great song. It might be one of my favorites, but it was tough to choose.
He said it was tough to choose.
They have their own style. The singer's got an amazing, unique voice. Hope you like it. He's going to react to him for the first time. Hope you're going to watch our reaction. If you like anything you see, please don't forget to
like and subscribe. And let us know in the chat how many people have heard of Live before this reaction.
You know what? There is a possibility, a remote possibility that I could be wrong.
We may have to put a poll up.
Are you going to do it?
You may have to put a poll up.
We may have to rethink our strategy.
It's the bold strategy there, Cotton.
Here we go. Like, am I missing the audio?
It's easier not to be watched. Measure these things by your brain.
Definitely for some of us.
I sank into Eden with you, alone in the church by and by. I read to you here, save your eyes. You'll need them, your boat is at sea. Your anchor is out, you've been swept away. And the greatest of teachers won't hesitate to leave you there by yourself, chained to fate. Yeah, I alone love you, I alone tempt you, I alone love you. There is nothing but this. I alone love you, I alone tempt you, I alone love you. It's easier not to be great. Measure these things by your eyes. We long to be here by his resolve, alone in the church by and by, to cradle the baby in space.
Singer does have a very rich voice.
There is not the end of this.
How dare you and your pride try to fight it? I can't give in.
I was trying to be hard, right? Like, you know what? It's funny. I was gonna ask you, is that a different kind of guitar? Maybe you don't even know, because I've noticed some guitars got that little twang to it. Like, you know how you got the hard, like, heavy metal guitar right now going there, but then you got that when it got slowed down, it was like a different sound. Or maybe this is. Let us know in the chat. Is it the same guitar but just different keys they're playing, like that twang? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm
like
not a musician. I couldn't answer that question. The only thing I can think of is if the twang you're talking about might be more of an acoustic guitar, but you're not going to have an acoustic guitar with the electric guitar.
That's what I was saying. No, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like when it was slowing down, it was like, and then like
it could just be the way they're playing the bass. Some bands, they have like a little fiddle in there to give a little twang, but it's not a fiddle.
Right.
But I don't know. But his voice, I love his voice.
He's got such a great voice.
And I'm glad you love it. It's a fantastic song. And not all their songs, I don't know if many of their songs are going to give you like that guitar solo or that drum solo or something. But it's just such great music to listen to still.
Right. And he does have a very, I would say, rich voice. Yeah. It's a very strong, manly voice. You know what I mean? But he can like, dude, when he right there at the end went off, like, oh man, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
And this is one of those songs that builds up, but it doesn't like start off like, very, very small. It's okay easy listening, but then just really builds up and ramps up.
For sure.
Do you love that graphic?
Whew. That was fire. I like that. Man, it's so crazy because so many good rock songs, man, that I missed, and it was just, I almost feel like it might be when my daughter, right? Here's a really good example. She's starting to get more into rock, not because of our channel, but by the way, but because the gentleman caller, the suitor, the boyfriend, not even boyfriend yet, but the guy that took her out on her date with her to prom, he's she goes to a performing art school, so she's in the dance and he's one of the bands. He plays guitar. And they were just in conversation. He was talking to her. It's funny. When I was driving him the one night, I started grilling him. So I was like, oh, so who's your favorite, band? And like just testing him. And I was like, oh, Stairway to Heaven. I was like, oh yeah, that's great. And who's oh, Stairway to Heaven, like Led Zeppelin. Oh yeah, like he knows his stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, this kid's a real musician.
And you're like, oh, I know all this stuff too.
Yeah, I'm testing him with the little knowledge I'm getting here. But like, she's like, Dad, I didn't know there was like so many great. Neither did I, you know what I mean? So it was like, I don't know. And then I remember when I first introduced them, because especially one of the things about rock, and I don't know if you rap, I don't know if you've ever felt this way with your kids, like at what age can you introduce your kids to the music? Because at least in rap, a lot of times you're going to have some controversial stuff in there. Usually there's some profanity in there or whatnot. So there's like a certain age where you like, okay, they can listen to it now. No, it's normally the teenage years, 12, 13, whatever. But like, sometimes I'll let it slip. I'm in the car with my youngest, Alex, and Alex, and he'll be like, oh no, change, and he's like,
earmuffs.
Like, you don't say that. Yeah, earmuffs. So, like, did you have any a tough time introducing your kids into the music? Is there any of the music you feel like, oh, it's maybe that right now it's not the right time for them? Or, I mean, I don't feel that way with rock, because you don't really get too much.
Not really with rock. It's, the funny thing is, like, when you, so the thing I love about doing, one of the few things I love is your reaction to it, introducing you to it, you having a positive reaction. But for me, I like the lyric videos because a lot of times I don't pay attention to the lyrics. I said that many times. I like the whole musical effect. Right. I like how it makes me feel. But I never really paid attention to that. I alone love you. I alone tempt you. I probably said it a million times, never thought about it. Right. I look it up. It's like, Adam and Eve and the temptation, all that kind of stuff. But the funny thing is, like, when I love a song and I'm playing it for the kids, but then the kids are in the car, I'm paying attention. Is that what this song is talking about? Gotta change this. I had no idea. I just thought it was a great song. Dad, what do you have to listen to? But I haven't worried too much about the music. The thing was the movies. Like, how young until I can start showing them PG-13? Because I'm excited to show them all these different things.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like 5 or 6 years old. I'm like, guys, you'll be okay. It's not like giving you an R-rated movie, right?
Yeah, no, listen.
And I just couldn't help myself. We're gonna watch it.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. So I think as long as you're not like, if you don't want them to walk around swearing left and right, then you might have to tone down.
Right,
whatever is the influence that is, movies, music, TV shows, or whatever. But for the most part, if you say, hey guys, I'm gonna let you be a little more grown up today and watch this big boy or big girl movie or whatever it is, but you better not go around repeating the things you say. Okay, yeah, Dad will do that, and they usually do pretty good.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like I said, I had a tough time. Like I said, my kids obviously from time to time will watch our channel. Oh, cool. They'll watch that video and whatnot. But like, I thought she would got into it because, you know what I mean? We've been doing song reaction rock. No, it's because the gentleman called. I'm not gonna put his name on blast out there. Jack. You know what I mean? Like, Jack. You know what I mean? Oh, you're going to listen to it because Jack listens to it, not because Dad was listening to it, react to it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not cool. I was
going to say, you lost that battle years ago. Stop. Not the cool battle, but the influence battle. Trust me.
Oh, that's funny, man.
My daughter's 12 years old, and I don't think I have much influence either. Hopefully I do. Thank you so much for watching our reaction to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
We know all things.